Hi friends, welcome to January. Welcome to my January vlog. It is 2022 and I hope this new year finds you with a sense of calmness, with a sense of authenticity. I hope that you are creating and that you are in love with what you're creating. But I just wanted to come in and touch bases with you and let you know what's going on in my studio and in my work. And I'm so excited, so excited. I hinted about this last month, but this month I officially launched a Patreon community. And honestly, guys, this is something I've wanted to do since June last year, months, but it has taken me months to work up the courage to actually do that. I had a lot of things come up in my life, just personally, that I had to deal with. But in 2022, a Patreon community is something that I wanted to do for myself. And mostly it is simply because Instagram is getting so crazy these days. I feel like I log in and everyone's screaming. And sometimes I don't want to be yelled at. I just want to be inspired. I want to check in with the people that I've connected with, the people who have similar interests as me. Don't get me wrong, Instagram is my #1 driver for my business as far as finding new customers and connecting with people. But it is also something that drains me. And honestly, I have been simply like logging on, posting, and logging off because there's just so much going on there. So Patreon is a space where it is quiet. And it's a space where I show the behind the scenes of my work, the hows, the whys. I feel like I can share there, or I can post there and not feel like it will be immediately gone, or I have to figure out some algorithm so that people that follow me can see that. And so that has led me to Patreon. And so what is Patreon? It's I get that question a lot, and it is simply just like a membership only area where I share my work in a space that's calm and that's quiet. I'm currently offering 3 tiers, and the top 2 tiers, the creative friends as well as the collective, get digital goods. So there is a supporter level. So if you just want to genuinely support my work, you can do that. And the creative friends actually get a digital download from me each month. And I'm going to show you that. And I'm really excited about this month's digital downloads and what can be created. And also the collective, which is the highest tier, which that tier will actually get a fine art photography print from me each month. I will show you what went out for January. I'm so excited about that. I plan to offer either a 4x6 or a 5x5 inch fine art photography print for patrons in that tier. But I'll get to that. I'll be able to show you all of that. I also started my January Project Life this month. I am documenting in a 6x8 album this year. I did that last year, didn't finish last year, but I'm slowly going back and working on that. And so I'll show you a layout that, and if you're on Instagram, you've probably already seen it, but I'll be able to talk through it in my vlog. And also one little word for January. So if you are a part of that community, we actually kicked off, this is like my favorite part of One Little Word because I feel like everyone's so excited with January and all of the promise and hope. And it's just a really great time to be in that community. The guest instructors shared on the 15th our take on our word, or our interpretation of Allie's prompt this month. And I think I mentioned this before. I am documenting with a traveler's folio, and so I'll show you a layout from there. So I'm pretty excited about January. I've poured my heart and soul into my Patreon community this month. I honestly hope you will take a look. You will decide if it's for you, decide if you want more from me. And if not, that's fine too. I will still be on my same channels. Just if you want to go deeper with me, that's the place to do it. And yeah, so join me there. I also have to admit January is one of my favorite months because it is my birthday month. And I always like to take some time to reflect in January. And I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy right now. And I just continue to be grateful that I get to do work that I love, that I get to share work that I love. And also that I have a community of people who are interested in what I do. So I think that's all that I have for you this month. I'm just going to share some behind the scenes, and also I'll go over a few creative projects that I mentioned earlier that I worked on this month. So once again, thank you for being here. Join me over on Patreon if you are looking to go deeper with me. And I think that's it. Okay, let's get into my projects. Okay guys, so welcome to my workspace. As I mentioned in my Patreon community, I am offering digital downloads and just wanted to show you guys what is available for January. And I have 2 journal cards, either in a 4x6 or a 3x4, and it simply says, "Let's begin again." And that's always something that I love at the beginning of the year, of a fresh start. You can use these in your creative projects. You can download them and print them out. Also, this 2022, I actually am using this in my own album as 4x6. So I didn't cut them. I am using them as a 4x6 image and slipping them into the page protectors, but you could easily cut them into 3x4 inches and use them in your projects as well. So that's something to think about. I think they just fit in line with my aesthetic of black, white, minimal, real clean, give your documenting a clean look. And also for my, the tier, the collective, everyone in that tier is receiving this 5x5 fine art photography print. And it is printed on velvet paper. I wish you could feel this. It actually feels like watercolor paper. I'm really, really proud of this print. So yeah, so this went out this month. I have a couple of spots still open for January. Obviously, I still have some more. So if you're interested, those are still available. So the January layout that I wanted to share with you is simply a capture that I took this month, and just it's a moment when I'm relaxing, I'm breathing, I'm taking in the air of the ocean. Something that I love to do, and I documented this by printing it out large. And I do that with photos that I want to tell a story. I don't necessarily think I need to journal on everything, but sometimes I do enjoy adding stamps, and I felt like the negative space here was a perfect place to do that. So these stickers are actually from Brandy Kincaid's latest Extravagant Hope mailing, and the rest are stamps that are available in my shop. The Magic and Joy stamp, the Curly Girl stamp set, and this is the Curly Girl. This is the Curly Girl stamp set. I'm sorry. This is the Brown Girl stamp set. And I just went through and stamped what I thought needed to be here. I actually love this layout. It have a little bit of fluff there. I actually love this layout. I love how it came out. I love how it stands on its own. And so I'm actually using the One Little Word 6x8 album to document 2022 this year. And I am doing that because I love how there are already month dividers, which I really like. And so that way I don't have to print out the month. It's a little hard to see. But so far so good. So I'm liking that. Let's see. The next thing that I wanted to show you is my traveler's folio. So how I am documenting my one little word, and that's authentic this year. And it's simply, this is a moment in time where I felt extremely authentic. And I added that in the front. And then I went through with my journaling cards and I added the word, this is from my stash, but most of the rest, except the washi tape, actually are included in the class kits. So I go into this more in the classroom, but basically last year I added a self-portrait at the beginning of every month. And this year, what I plan to do is add them side by side. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out throughout the year, just to see how I grow, how I change. And I actually thought that was one of the most compelling parts of my documenting my one little word last year. So let me know if you are in the workshop this year and how you are documenting your word. So here I am in my office. It's where I spent the majority of my time in January, creating and designing and editing and just making content. There's also one other thing I wanted to share with you this month, and that is I recorded some reflections that I had right before I went on the One Little Word Zoom call that Allie hosted. Allie and the guest instructors hosted this month. And so I just wanted to share with you my thoughts and feelings and some of the things that was going through my mind before the call, which was excellent, by the way. So here it is. Hi guys. So I'm about to go on the Allie Edwards One Little Word Zoom chat for this month. And I always get a little nervous before these things. But I'm excited to share my word with the community. I'm excited to see how this new format unfolds with opening up the entire community. I feel like the instructors and Allie and I have really forged a bond. And it'll be really cool to see how that works with everyone. So, about to log on. Okay guys, that's it. That's all I have for January. I hope that you found some joy, some inspiration from my work this month. Thank you as always for being here, for watching these vlogs, for being interested in my work, and for being a part of my community. I'll see you next month.